Hi there, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. Today's the day. The island is relatively complete, so I'm taking you on a tour. My bestie's here, just hanging out. So cute. I keep forgetting to do this. I don't know why. I love this song. The background song is so pretty. But I moved my bridge on our left. But I don't even think you've seen the first one. Lots of changes. Of course, I start recording and the airplanes start flying over. Apologies if you can hear that in the background. Can't be helped. So, yeah, my goodness. This was rough. Let's just say I made it difficult for myself, and there's a shocker, eh? I didn't just jump ahead to April to get the cherry blossoms on the trees. I went from February 12th every single day. I think I made it to March 4th or 5th, and I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is killing me. But I did crank up the Nook miles. We did get a couple. Actually, we got five campers, and I kept forgetting to check. I delve into working on the island, and I completely forget about it, and that is kind of upsetting for me at any rate. Freya's beautiful. My daughter's had her, though, I think twice. What was I saying? Yeah, campers. That to me is almost as exciting as going on a villager hunt or what's exciting. I like finding the seagulls on the beach as well. They give you some really cool items. This is Big Top. His catchphrase is villain. He calls you a villain. I'm not the villain. So yeah, I'm sorry, there were only 2 out of the 5. But it's fun, and I had to show you this because this just ended. I think today's Valentine's Day. I ran around. Yep. Miles are more important than Papa and his feather. So I completely disrupted it. You're going to have to excuse my voice as well. Oh my gosh. I can't stop sneezing. I can't stop coughing. I am very, very sorry. That's just the way it's going to be. Sorry, Pave. I had to do that. I need the Nook miles. I received all of the items. I finally figured it out. On top of what the twins sell you in the store, Pave will give you them as well. In whatever color feather you give him, and I'm like, I'm done with this. I don't want any more of these items. I think I have plenty. I may regret that at some point. There's my girls dancing away. It's fun. It's cute. I like it. One of my favorite holidays. I'll be honest with you. There isn't a single event, and you guys keep poo-pooing the Easter event. I think it's cute. Everybody got a heart sweater from me. Tom's brand new, but look at Plucky. Plucky took it off. There's Louie. Getting down to the beat. Lots of silly, goofy distractions. And then this happened, and I'm like, whoa. Now we have a bromance on the island. Kyle's got a thing for Louie. And Louie's absolutely clueless. Big surprise there, huh? So now we have more drama. Tour time. Yes, I made it all the way to April 8th. I received one blossom DIY, and it's the picnic thing. I guess that's what the first thing everybody gets. I just don't remember, so apologies if I sound really stupid. So this is the end result. You'll notice maybe that I reworked the river up top. And on the bottom left, that bridge used to come straight out of the other side, and I just didn't like the positioning, so I moved it up on an angle, and I think it looks a lot better. And then the one at the camp I had to remove as well, because that one was angled the opposite direction, and it was a flat log bridge. Well, is it wood bridge? I like them. I like most of the bridges. But I wanted everything. Oh man, it's embarrassing to say this. I want everything to be symmetrical and even, and so I went for the orange brick bridge to coincide with our resident services. And I did mention earlier that this is where I had thought to put my home, and then I moved the Able sisters here, and then I kept thinking, is this a good idea? I was going to put them behind the store, and I'm like, no, this is cozy and it's cute, and again, limited items, vanilla, 100% vanilla, no Nook Gazan on Nook Online. Oh my gosh. I can't remember. Is it Nook Online? It can't be. Nintendo Online. Oh, good gravy. I like the way it came out. My beach, I don't show you too much of my beach because I just returned the items. And by the way, I said that I had 8 or 10 coconut trees. I have 15. Bunch of bamboo and everything. And none of it counted. But I did figure it out. It is the cedar trees, these pine trees here. And they're called sapling trees. Tree sapling. Just a regular tree without root on it. So I planted enough to get one more Nook Mile, and I think I have another 10 or 15 to go to get the final one. But yeah, I have a little bit more than 50,000 Nook Miles. And I'm not going to argue that I went every single day from February 12th all the way up to I couldn't make it to the end of March. Oh my gosh. No, I think I made it to No, I stopped on March 20th or something. I'm like, that's the picnic thing I got. The DIY. And this is our entrance. Well, not necessarily an entrance, but the entrance to the resident services. And I did say I was going to use some of the Mardi Gras. I think they're cute. And again, being a vanilla build, I have to take what I can get. I reworked this pond just slightly. I moved it away from the houses a tad. And yeah, this is about all I'm going to show you of the beach. Because those 2 floaters there, ignore Ace. He's asking to leave. And this is April 3rd, and I don't know at this point in the recording, I had no idea if I was going to stay here in April or go back to February, and I think I'm going to stay in April. I gave everybody their own garden, but I believe I mentioned in the last video I'm having trouble with life. He's just not offering what I need day in and day out, week after week after week. It's always the same thing: tomatoes and pumpkins, potatoes and tomatoes, potatoes and pumpkins. Ugh, I need sugarcane and wheat, and he's just not. I did finally get wheat from him though, and I got to plant that. But I don't know how many more months I'm going to have to go to get the sugarcane. I think that this is kind of cute. It's cozy because I moved the homes in just slightly. And I hope I'm not junking it up. Yeah, this is the bridge I moved. It used to be right here, going across. And I'm sorry, I heard the balloon. It's the same one we saw earlier. You saw me hesitate. It's like, that's a balloon. No, you're recording right now. Ignore the balloon. I can't. I need decorations. So I just moved that bridge up on an angle. And I hopefully noticed on the map that I have 2 going off at an angle and 1 in the middle going straight. And that was what I was aiming for. And I also mentioned the pathways. These are vanilla pathways. This is what I have to work with, and they don't do much to the beautification of an island build. But I worked with what I had, and I hope it's at least acceptable. This is Louie's house. And this ace, I put the jacks together. And you know, they just don't talk very much. But Louie is so much more outgoing than Ace ever was. And Ace did have a thing going between, well, it was a love triangle, wasn't it? Between Mallory and Lolly. Lolly liked Ace and Ace liked Mallory. That has kind of petered out. I'm not getting any interactions with those anymore. Lolly continues to, she's the only one. Every single day, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's almost as if I'm afraid to go inside my own house anymore because I know she's going to knock at the door. And if it isn't her, it's Plucky. I just can't go in my house and enjoy it because one of the two is going to knock and say, "Can I come in? Can I come in?" It's like, no, leave me alone. I just want to be. So every time I go into my house, I have to quickly run into my bedroom and just stand there and do what I need to do. And then you gotta ignore their knocks and, I don't like it. This is what I was explaining in the last video as well. The area up at the top left that I felt you guys were going to think I just threw things down. And I didn't. I did have this type of a feature in mind. And it is all I have to work with. I think I have one more castle wall. But I just don't know that it's going to go with this stuff. This is more jungly. And I wish I had that vine DIY, the tall vine. I thought I had one, but yeah, my laseroid was blocked. So I think it came out okay, though. It's the villagers like walking around there and checking it out. So now these three may look as well like they were plunked down, and I'm going to have to admit, yeah, they were. I want them featured on the island. I just can't figure the best place for them. Should they be on the beach? Should they be in their own area? Should I kind of rope it off with walls? I don't know. So this is where I moved my house. The other thing with that is, how do I decorate it for spring? Somebody is outside using a power tool, and I apologize if you can hear that. And then my third tier river. Now watch. We're going to go through. I'll be picking up weeds. I always do. Every time I come up here, I cannot resist. Yes, they did come out beautiful like they looked on our last villager hunt. But that's very early spring. And then this is, 3 weeks later, and they turn this color. So maybe I just never played early spring. I don't know. But did you see a single fish in the river? And if it is a fish in the river and you fish it, it's a smelt, a pond smelt. That's all I get. Or a bitter, no, have I ever gotten a bitterling? Yeah, I think I got one bitterling. Not a single fish. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with third tier rivers, but it's not working for me. There goes another airplane. Wow. If I could pick a better time to do my audio, even when I wait until late at night, those planes are still flying at 1 o'clock in the morning. They're still going over the house. So this is my kind of secret area into this is second tier. And all I have here is the shop and the museum. And I really like this. This is cozy. I do need a place for them to sit, but I tried the log. I tried the stone stool. And I tried that. It's called a lecture hall bench, but it's orange, so it would mix in good. None of it looks good. So I have to figure something else. I even tried that bamboo bench, and that stuck out like a sore thumb. I put one of each item here, and yeah, I know that that tablet is fake, but I like it because it glows blue after dark. It's very pretty. And what else did I do? I had to move this pond back. This pond stretched all the way behind resident services to the exit on your bottom right, left. And I cut it off to give the campsite a little bit more room and more room for it to walk. There's my new farm, slightly bigger, and I had to put those flowers in there for Phil. Well, I didn't have to, but I did, because I had sunk down to 4 stars. So she wanted more beautification, so I added all those flowers and got back up to 5. But that's where a sugar cane should be, and I'm just not getting it. Also, I have yet to get a green pumpkin. I keep buying pumpkins, planting them, watering every day, and they're orange, so I dig them. Well, I pluck them for energy, and then I throw them away. And I get a few yellows, but it's all orange. I have yet to get a single green one. So there too, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Now I think I'm going to take you back on our right. We're going to go toward is it the campsite? Yeah, this is my secret little path here to get to the store really easy. I had wanted to put the gals back there, and I think I made the right call. You guys can let me know if I did or not, if you think that it would be better if the Able sisters were there and I was up front. I don't know. Yeah, I have one more of these walls, but it doesn't have any windows or lights on it. I can't remember what it's called. But I don't know that goes with my jungle features. I like this too. This is cute. And some of the villagers actually do sit there. They actually sit there and eat ice cream. It's cute. Yeah, so I think this is the end. We're going back into the resident services. I do hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming with me on this journey as well. I really appreciate that. Oh, and hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoy it here. Take very good care of yourselves. And have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.